guys, M009 here. I'm off for a walk. I thought I'd take you along. Alright, let me flip my camera. It's a very hot and humid day. Let's see if we can spot any animals today. Don't know where you guys are at, but I'm in Canada and our humidity is pretty crazy here, so it makes everything feel very sticky. As you can see, the path has grown in a little bit. Lots of birds are hiding out. Little flowers. It's hard to tell if they have a little bit of pink on them. I always look at the ground to make sure I don't step on anybody. And by anybody, I mean like frogs, turtles, and snails. Oh. I'll show you the side view here. I'm waiting for it to rain. We really would like the water level to go up. I know a lot of areas are getting flooding. Oh, my white birdie's here. Anyway, so I know a lot of places are getting thunderstorms and are getting flooding. We've had none of that here in my area, at least. Here, I'll show you guys this guy. I come across him quite frequently now. Hello, buddy. Where are you going? In case you can't tell, I love wildlife and just being in nature. I know not everyone can get out there or has a park next to them, so I at least want to share some of my view with you or my walk. I'm gonna be quiet now. Yes, they are as tall or taller than me. the geese. Canadian geese right there. Just taking a bath. Enjoy. I think I see 2 duckies too. We're slowly coming up to my resting spot, or the place where I'm gonna sit down and relax for a bit by the water. I'm really glad that there's nobody here. Oh, there's somebody in my spot. Shit. He had the same idea. Well, since somebody was in my spot, I have to find a different spot to sit today. So I'm gonna just go a little bit further out than I usually do. I should have grabbed something to sit on, but that's okay. Alright. I was thinking of sitting here, but it's kind of loud from that one thing. I mean, I could keep going, but see, people are disgusting. Look at this. They came here, they drank, and this is how they leave their things. It's a good thing that this park has some people that actually do clean. There are some really nice Samaritans that actually do clean this park. They bring their trash bag and they come and sit down, you know, and take care of it. Alright, so I have to find a new spot to sit. I'm gonna go check if that guy has left from my spot. And if not, then I'll come back and sit over here somewhere. I just was hoping I'd find a nice log to sit on. Alright, so I found this little spot here, but it's in the sun. It's like a little peekaboo to a really nice looking area. Just gonna sit here for a minute. Alright. I come here to think about life, situation, get away from problems, just hang out, listen to the birds, enjoy nature. I mean, when it's hot and sticky like this, you don't exactly want to sit in the sun like I am now, but at least for a few minutes until that other person leaves, I thought I'd give it a try. Life really makes me think, you know? I look at life a little bit differently than other people, and there are times in my life where I just feel lost and I don't know what to do. I don't know which career to choose. That's what makes it harder looking for a job, because I don't know what field I should be looking for a job in. And then I think about other things too, like finances. I'm also on the verge of like You know how there's a certain age by which you should have children? Well, I'm in that age group. And it makes me nervous because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with life. And when you're over 30 and thinking what to do with life, it's nerve-wracking. It makes me very nervous and concerned because I want to make good money. I want to have a good career. I want to have a good income to support for my family. Even if something, God forbid, knock on this wood that I'm sitting on, this tree, um, I want to be able to support my family without the help of my husband or my mom. So, in order to do that, I need to find something I like. I don't want a job just to have a job. I don't want to work somewhere and not like it. I've already done that. I got away from a place because it was just unhealthy to stay there for me. So I'm trying to find a better place, and let me tell you, it's not easy. People ask, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. I want to work in customer service, but I also want to be able to talk to people or help people. And I would love to have like my own little company doing something from home on the side. You know what I mean? Just I'm somebody who likes to do DIYs, put things together, build things, even set trends. But I want to use my creativity for something. And it's very hard for me. It's hard for me to figure out what to do. I'm somebody who starts projects and I try to finish them, but I don't always get around to it, especially if I start something I don't like it. I usually just toss it. Or sometimes I finish things. I don't always keep them though. So that's just the thing. Like, I'm still trying to find what I like. I've been wanting to like work with somebody who's worked with resin. I want to learn to use power tools to do more DIYs, like get into woodworking and stuff like that. My husband's in that field and I really like that stuff. I really like nature photography as well, but I don't know how to expand or how to get myself seen or um, anything like that. I mean, I'm on Shutterstock, but that's about it. I post there once in a while because it is hard to get your photos seen on there or get your photos on there. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm just confused. I come here to think. I mean, being in this kind of setting is so peaceful, especially today at the beginning of the week on a Monday. It's so nice and quiet because there aren't that many people here. So I'm just trying to enjoy. I have thought of other fields too, like even working in a hospital. The one thing I wouldn't like about the hospital is I wouldn't want to work 12-hour shifts. But I mean, pediatrics, that's pretty interesting. I do like little kids. Can I be with them 24/7? Not really sure, never tried. It's different living with a kid than having to babysit one. I mean, I've been a nanny. I've lived with children. Were they my own? No. Did I make them food? Did I take care of them? Yeah, I did. But I guess you don't know what it's like until you experience it yourself. And when it's your child, it's a lot different than taking care of other people's children. But when I was younger, I had a teacher tell me, like, you will be working with children. Have I ever worked with children? No. Uh, Recently, a few weeks ago, I had another lady who also told me I should be with kids. But I don't know in what aspect, because I'm not going to be a teacher. But I love teaching, I love passing on knowledge to people. Am I a teacher though? It could be. It depends how you look at things. I can teach kids lots of things. I mean, I have patience, or I try to have patience at least, but it's something that's obtained definitely when you do have your own children. I mean, some adults, some parents, they scream at their kid like crazy, and I'm like, poor child. Because would you want to be screamed at like that all the time? No. Yes, children need discipline, of course, but unfortunately, screaming will not make things better. You have to find ways, different ways, to adhere to your child. Different tactic. Sit them down, talk to them, and not in a judgmental way. Try to approach them as a friend or as a parent, but in a kind and calm way. Hear them out. Sometimes kids go through a lot and we don't even know it. We don't know what's going through their mind all the time, but it's up to us to ask. Sometimes kids just need some alone time. Sometimes kids need time to think too. It's not just us adults. Kids can be analytical as well. But anyways, getting off this topic, I guess I just have a lot on my mind. Work, kids, looking for an apartment or a different place to live. It can all be very overwhelming and stressful. I thought by now, in my 30s, I would have everything lined up, figured out, and whatever. But for me, that's just not the case, unfortunately. How do I get where I want to be? Not sure. Trying. Thinking of ways to get there. Thinking of like a side thing I can do. If you have any ideas, please put them down below. I'm gonna go check my spot one more time, and if not, then I'll come back and sit here for a few more minutes. Alright. So I guess I'll be sitting in my spot for another few minutes, and then I'll go back home. So thank you so much for stopping by today. Thank you so much for listening to me, whether you wanted to or not. Thanks for coming on this walk. I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye for now. Stay safe.